Hello and welcome back to Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate. My name is Revonlieke or Leek, and today we are going to do an episode with the Sword and Shield. And it is against Great Jaggi again. It'll be a lot of fun, man. It'll be fun. And that's not a sarcastic talk. But we need to upgrade this weapon. I didn't upgrade the longsword last episode because we didn't have the materials for it. At least I don't think so we had. Let's see if we have now. Nope. So we need ice crystals. Those are very you never get those. There's a long time since we or are able to upgrade that weapon. But the hunter knife we can upgrade. So there's two types. We can do the hunter knife plus or the soldier's dagger. But since we have already killed Jaggi, well, this only gives Jaggi scale, and so we could actually upgrade this one as well. So we will make both of those. Hunter knife plus, that we could make beforehand, and this one hunter dagger we can actually make as well. But this one we are unable to make. So then let's go to Sword and Shield. Make the Bone Chris. There you go. There's a lot of weapons. A lot of weapons. Let's not upgrade that. Commander that we cannot make. We are low on money at the moment. Already low on money. Can we upgrade this? We could, if we had the money. Alright, so we'll probably keep this as our main weapon for this quest. I know I'm kind of rushing it at the moment. I just want to do the first episodes here, and then we'll go really deep into upgrading the weapons, and I will actually upgrade the weapons beforehand and then do the episodes. For now I just want to record some episodes for you guys and enjoy the game while we still can. So yeah, Sword and Shield, let's see how it goes. So there's like 3 types of sword and shields that you could use at this point of the game. I wouldn't probably suggest this particular weapon on this quest. You could actually get something like maybe even this. Well, you cannot actually get that. Yeah. There's another 3 line that you could actually upgrade your weapon from and use that weapon instead. But this will do for sure. You don't really need to upgrade the weapons at this point of the game anyhow. But if you want to, you can. So that's just an option for you guys. But yeah, as I said, eventually we'll get into upgrading those weapons beforehand. So yeah. But I will try to keep them as close as possible to the monster that we are fighting against. So we will never be like overpowered against some monster. Unless, of course, the weapon is overpowerful, then it's a different thing completely. So yeah, eat your rations as always. Actually, I want to show you guys something, some little tidbit here. This elder dude here, you can actually trade some items with him. He will also give items for free to you, like that. But if you have certain items in your inventory that you have collected, you can actually oh, hello. You can actually trade those items with him. So again, with the, let's go actually to a different area here to show you guys off the movesets. So this is a little bit faster weapon than the longsword even. One of the fastest weapons, so you definitely want something like an element on this weapon or status effect. I will go into elements and status effects further into when we actually have weapons that actually have those. But just for your information, if you want to know about Jaggi's weakness, Jaggi's weak to fire elements. So if you are able to make a fire weapon at this point of the game, then congratulations to you. But it's impossible, so I'm just not gonna show. Well, basically, if you're using something like a bowgun or a bow or something like that, you might be able to do a fire weapon at this point of the game. So anyhow, the combo. As you can see, the main combo is very fast, and there's a lot of hits. And then you can just do a dodge and keep doing this main combo as much as possible. But if you do the combo to the finish, you can do a little bash with the shield, and that as well does KO damage, as I said, with the great sword. So you can stun monsters with the sword or the shield bash, like that. Alright, then there's also a jump attack. You don't need to be do the sheath attack like that. You can also just take the weapon out first, and then you can just do the upward or the jump attack straight away. What else is there? There's also that. You can start off with being still and do that. If you move, you will do the other. The other attack or the shield bash. Well, let's see if this is possible actually. Shield bash into a circle move. It's possible, alright. So the last attack after the shield bash, I think that's the strongest weapon or strongest move of the whole. The last attack there is the strongest move of the sword and shield. So it's that one. It could be as strong as the jump attack move. I'm not sure which one is strongest. What else? You can also do that, but the thing about that move is, or that combo, if you want to do that instead of the shield bash, that means that you just don't press forwards at all. If you press forwards in the combo, and as you can see, I'm pressing forwards, it will do the shield bash and then the circle attack. Basically what it means is that you need to be still, so you kind of need to be able to relax, or if you need to do a dodge attack or dodge move, like a roll attack, or roll, sorry, you need to be able to react to press some direction. But usually, like, the idea behind the sword is, because you're constantly moving like this forward, just running, and then you start to attack, you kind of like get stuck at pressing forwards. So you usually just end up doing the shield pass anyhow. And it also helps to press forwards, Cause when the time comes to do the shield bash and you need to roll, you can just roll. You don't need to do anything else, you just roll. But if you are not pressing forwards at all, I'm not pressing forwards, and I need to roll. I cannot roll like... I'm not pressing any direction that I want to roll towards. Of course it will roll forwards, but usually you want to roll somewhere like on the side or something. And I think that pressing forwards actually helps to kind of keep your mind in the idea that you are pressing like a directional analog at the same time. If that makes any sense. I'm not sure if it does make any sense. I just think that releasing the analog, directional analog, kind of forces you to actually activate it and try to press some direction. It's a completely separate move that you need to do, and it kind of depends on your reflexes. That's just a little tidbit there. It's not that important overall. Just something that I wanted to say, I guess. As I've said, I'm very bad at explaining things that are very just pop into my head, basically. There are ideas that I think about, but they're not that important overall. Anyhow, alright. I love the fact that I have no idea what I'm talking about. What else is there? You can actually also block with the weapon. Actually, I haven't covered the Great Sword's block. Yeah, I covered it. Alright, I did cover it. Not as excessive or extensive as I could have. But yeah, you can draw into a, or sheath into a block, and you can block with the weapon. Just like that. And that's one of the main fun parts of Sword and Shield. It's a fast weapon and you can still block. It's not a strong weapon, but if you have a good elemental set and elemental weapon, you're going to do a lot of damage with it, even without... Oh my god, it's in there. Even if you don't have that much damage overall. So yeah, let's see how this goes. I really hate Great Jaggi when it just keeps spinning around. I also hate these guys a lot. As you can see, it takes a lot more hits to kill these little dudes as well, so keep that in mind, that you are not going to clean these little Jaggis here that fast as you would with something like a Great Sword. And also breaking the head will be a pain in the butt, because targeting with this weapon can be a little bit but as you can see, it might be that I'm too used to pressing forwards all the time, that I'm not able to do this the triple hit combo attack. I usually end up doing the bash attack anyhow, so that's something. That is indeed something. To consider about, or something that you should not get yourself used to. Don't use to the things that I don't do as I do. listen to what I do. So you don't want to do this bash attack all the time. It's completely useless most of the time. Unless you are in a group and you're doing a lot of KO attacks or stun attacks, then it can be helpful, but even then it's like pretty much useless. Also keep in mind in your stamina bar, cause that can really ruin your day. Oh my god. It's a little bit harder with sword and shield, especially with all of these little guys here just messing around with your day. You don't have as much like stability with your weapon. Alright, as you can see, our weapon decreased, so we need to sharpen. We already used one minute stone. Hopefully we'll be able to... Let's flash the monster. There you go. But yeah, Jaggi's head is actually weak to cutting damage. So if you have a sword that does most of the swords do cutting damage, so you're good there. The weak part is the head, so you want to hit the head as much as possible. But the difference isn't that much. Basically, cutting damage does 85, or the defense. Should I say defense? Maybe it's damage. It could be just defense, but it is 85 anyhow on the head. Actually, it's damage that you do, because it's its own damage chart, and I happen to know that it increases the damage by 0.85. So it's it does more damage to the head, and so it's 85 on the head and it's 65 to the rest of the body. It doesn't have any other body parts to hit, so those are the two. If you are using impact weapon, something like a hammer, bowgun, or light bowgun or heavy bowgun, I'm not sure if bow does impact damage. Yeah, bow does impact damage because it doesn't cut tails. So you need to consider those. Impact damage is 85 on the head and 63 on the rest of the body. And as I said, cutting damage is 85 on the head. It's the same. And it's 65 on the rest of the body. So there's basically only it is very marginal difference between impact and cutting damage. You don't really... the Great Jaggi is a very general monster to fight against, so there's no difference between those two. So as I said, he's weak to fire. That's the main element you might want to use against Great Jaggi. What you wouldn't want to use against Great Jaggi would be something like Dragon Attack or Dragon Element. It does the least damage against Jaggi. Yeah. I will go into the elemental damage later on in the game. Anyhow, I hope you have enjoyed the game or the episode. of Sword and Shield. I know it took a little bit longer than expected. You might be able to upgrade this weapon a little bit further. Well, not this weapon, but you might have gotten a little bit better weapon for this quest at this point. But I'm sorry I wasn't able to show that to you guys because I was losing or missing the materials. But I will try my best as we go further into the game and into the bigger monsters. We actually need to upgrade our weapons to the max. Anyhow, I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, hit that like button. If you didn't, you know what to do. Subscribe if you think these videos are worth it. I will try to keep you guys as I will try to keep these videos as informative as possible, and I'm sorry that all of the information on the videos is kinda all over the place and not don't completely I can't fit all the information into one video. So yeah, anyhow, we will see you guys on the next one. Good night, I guess. Bye bye.